All right, that ceremony in Washington finishing up now. Correspondent Joe Khalil live for us on Capitol Hill. Joe, certainly despite the differing views on what happened surrounding the U.S. exit from Afghanistan, we saw there Democratic and Republican leaders honoring those killed and their family members.
Yeah, we did. I mean, first of all, it was a very moving ceremony, and I'll just leave you with the person you just heard from second to last was one of the parents speaking on behalf of all of the 13 families. That was Coral Doolittle. I've talked to many of these families. I've heard her speak before. It was emotional. She said while their time, her children and the other children, was cut short, that they gave everything that they had, that their bodies were not moved or dissuaded by exhaustion, but that their souls continued on to try to help the Afghan people there. It was moving, and the whole ceremony was that way. We talk about the differences between how the leaders sort of see the situation and the withdrawal, the political aspect of it. We didn't hear much of that from any of the leaders. You had top Democrats, Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer, and the top Republicans, Mitch McConnell and Speaker Mike Johnson. The only time we heard a little bit of that was at the very beginning of what Speaker Mike Johnson said, and he didn't directly address the Biden administration, but he brought up what was clearly a grievance that many of these families have publicly expressed, which is that they haven't felt like they've gotten a measure of accountability or an apology from the administration. This is that moment here. We're going to play it for you from Speaker Mike Johnson opening the ceremony, and again, in a more subtle way, making reference to that.
To the families who are here, I know many of you have yet to hear these words, so I will say them. We are sorry. The United States government should have done everything to protect our troops. Those fallen and wounded at Abbey Gate deserved our best efforts.
Now, the Congressional Gold Medal is the highest honor that Congress can bestow. It's actually being bestowed posthumously on behalf of all of the 13 children to the parents today. That's what you saw that ceremony today as they all received that award. Moving forward now, again, speaking to these families, what they would like to see, at least what they have said in public, and even as recently as yesterday, we heard this, is they want to make sure that there is, in the future, pre-planning for some kind of situation like this. Obviously, it was an end of a 20-year war. It was incredibly chaotic in 2021. There's no certainty there will ever be a moment in our history that exactly mirrors that situation. But what they say is they want to make sure that there are certain policies in place that mandate some kind of pre-planning for evacuations. That's what we've heard as sort of a concrete step. And they have said in many ways that they want to see more accountability. They want to see more people held accountable, whether that means being fired or something along those lines. So those words directly coming from the family, and clearly many of them unsatisfied. Obviously, they got this honor today, and many have told me that they were happy to receive this honor, but that they obviously would much rather not have to be here at all, Nichole. So obviously, very emotional day for those 13 and their families.
Yeah, our thoughts. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.